In this next video, you're going to see me working one-on-one with a client in my group that I do. And it's crazy because when she jumps on the call, she literally cannot understand the words that are coming out of my mouth because her brain is distorting it. Her brain is distorting it because she's afraid of being able to handle multiple sources of income and other things, which you'll see here in a moment. And then within a few minutes, once we clear it out and reframe it in her mind, she can then hear me again saying the same exact phrase, the same exact sentence. So the reason this is happening is because her mind is afraid, so it starts to distort it. And once we release that fear, it comes back. Now, in this video, there's no edits, there's no cuts. It's literally straight all the way through. I wasn't even expecting her to do this. She came on for Q&A, and this is what we went through. So enjoy the video.
I had a quick question. So I listened to your sleep hypnosis and then I could hear it and now I can't hear it again. And I just wondered if that's normal.
And then you could, and then you can't.
Yeah. And that it was just so crazy because I thought I cleared it all. And literally 2 days later, I couldn't hear it again. And then now I can hear your voice, but it's just like kind of funky. So
Which part's the whole part, or?
yeah, the whole part, like I can hear maybe like especially the multiple streams, can't hear that at all. And even the part that I could hear before, for for the greater good or for good of all or something like that, I could hear that perfectly the first time, and now it's like a little distorted. Like I can still hear it, but it's kind of gone, which kind of freaked me out. So
Yeah, I know. It's yeah, it's crazy. So close your eyes.
okay.
Ask your subconscious mind, why are you not letting me hear multiple sources?
Even when you say it now, it sounds weird. um I guess it just seems like too much work.
Okay, cool. So having multiple sources is too much work.
Yes.
Okay. So write that down. Do you have a pen and paper?
Not right now, but I will.
Remember, put that in your memory and then type it in your phone once we get done.
Okay.
The other one was the best good of all.
Yes, I can hear that now. Yeah.
Okay. But you couldn't hear it before, or you mean you can
When
hear me?
like the whole thing, I can hear it, but it just sounds like it doesn't sound like I can hear you talking normally right now, right? But then when you say those words, I can hear it, but it's just a little bit off. And I thought I cleared all the blocks, like even the too much work. So I just wondered, is it my brain like because my one of my biggest fears, I was telling Katie this was like I felt like I couldn't fix myself, or I felt like it worked for everybody. Like one of the things that my resistance was like everyone else, it can work for everyone else, but for me, it may not work for me. I may not be able to get out of this slump. And I guess I made that fear come true, even though I thought I released it. And I just don't know. I'm just thinking, like, is it possible for your fears to come back or to work through it and then have more fears underneath it? Or
Yeah. So the second thing you said, so working through it, and then something else comes up of like whatever, whatever it may be.
yeah,
Um, you said something there that I wanted to touch on.
I think I said, you're working through, and then the fears come back, or you find new fears that are similar.
Oh, you said about like it's not going to work for me, it worked for everybody
Oh,
else. I haven't had one person not clear it fully. I have had this happen though, where people clear it, they can hear it for a few days, and then they keep listen to it, and then it starts messing up again. The other thing was it's going to work for other people, not for me. That's a limiting belief, right? So write that one down too. Did you clear that out, or did you ever?
I thought I cleared it out. Like that was the thing I worked on for like a whole
So
set.
close your eyes.
Yeah.
Ask your subconscious mind, is it okay to release the belief that I can't, what is it? I can't handle multiple sources of income?
Yes.
Is that 100% or is there doubt?
A little resistance.
Okay. And that's why it didn't work right there. So
Okay.
if it's not 100% on board, it won't go away. So ask your subconscious mind, why do you want to hold on to the belief that you can't handle multiple sources of income?
I don't want to do the work. I'm tired.
Gotcha. Now, if you continue to believe you can't have now here's the other thing too, guys, and I explained this in the video, but Multiple sources of income doesn't necessarily mean you got to go and find another job or start another business. Multiple sources can mean, like with what I do, right? I have one-on-one clients. That's a source. We have hypnotherapists. That's a source. We have the group, the money magnetism program on its own, the workshop. So there's like 5 different sources within one thing. So it doesn't necessarily mean I'm like go start up a whole nother business. No, it's just multiple sources within whatever you're doing. What is it that you do, Judith?
Marketing, but I work for a company, so
Gotcha. Gotcha. So close your eyes again. So if you continue to hold on to the belief that you can't have multiple sources of income, what's going to happen?
I'm gonna be stuck right where I am right now and just living paycheck to paycheck.
And isn't that harder work than just putting in the work to get the multiple sources?
Yes.
You're going to have to deal with this for the rest of your life being this way, or short-term investment of your time to have the long-term gain of the results of multiple sources. Now, the other thing with multiple sources, it can mean it doesn't necessarily have to be a business. There's so many ways to get money. So somebody just posted, well, I guess that was her business, but somebody could give you money. You could get insurance money somehow. I mean, there's so many ways to get money without actually starting a business. Does that make sense? Now, I know consciously we always think like, I have to work, but things can just come to you naturally. So with that being said, now your subconscious mind realizes, fuck, it's actually way more work not having multiple sources. And what's going to allow me to not work as much is having the multiple sources come in, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Even now I can hear you. I can hear the word clearly now. It's weird. That was crazy. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Now you can hear it clearly?
Yeah. When you said it last time, I could. Yeah.
So yeah, then it should be fine now. You just needed that reframe and like looking at it from a different perspective, and now your mind's like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah. Pretty mind-blowing, isn't it? I know many people who are watching that probably don't believe it, think she's a paid actor, or just cannot wrap their head around how somebody can hear something fine and then a few days later not hear it and then clear it out and hear it all over again. It still blows my mind. There's well over 100, 150 people who have had the same experience where their mind blocks out the recording. So guys, if you're in sales or you own a business and you're working really hard, it's not the work ethic that is the problem. It's something subconsciously. You feel like you're being blocked from breaking through to the next level. It is an invisible governor in your mind. Just like you saw my client there, she was blocking herself from allowing that to come into her life. So if you want to take your business, you're in sales full-time or you own a business full-time and you want to take it to the next level, my team and I are offering a complimentary Zoom hypnosis consultation to dive deep into your mind to figure out what blocks you have and how we can help you get to that next level. So if you want to see if you qualify for the initial Zoom hypnosis consultation, click the link down in the description.